Welcome to the Event Check-in iPad app demo. Once you've downloaded the Event Check-in app from the Apple App Store, touch the app icon to begin. The first thing you have to do is to log in with the credentials that you have received from us. Once you've logged in, you'll be presented with a list of all the events that you have upcoming. Let's use our test event, Red Carpet Launch 5. This is the main interface for Event Check-in. You'll see that it has a branded, customised look for your event. At the top of the screen, you'll see the total number of guests that you are expecting and the number of guests who have arrived and those who are absent. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see a big button that says View the Guest List. Here is a list of all the guests for your event. And there are tabs to help you filter or sort your guests. Arrived guests, absent guests, and with the star on it, VIPs. Let's go back to the All Guests tab. When your guests arrive, you can check them in manually. Let's check in Elaine Napua, who has arrived. Just touch the check-in button. Now, if for whatever reason you need to check someone out, just touch the button again. All of your data is always synced back up to the server. As you know, it's very common for guests not to bring their invitations, and for big events, that's a problem. But with Event Check-in, you can search for them directly. Let's search for Paul St. John, who has forgotten his invitation. And there he pops up. Just touch to check him in. It's really fast. You can also search for companies. So here, all the employees from Firkin Accounting have arrived together. We search for the company, and let's check in Samantha. It's really easy and convenient. Now back on the home screen, you can see at any point of time all of your arrived and absent guests. And if you're online, the data is synced between the server and all other iPads you are using. This is the Socket Mobile Bluetooth scanner. It's lightweight and the battery lasts all day. Let's turn it on. It connects to the iPad via Bluetooth, and Event Check-in shows clearly when it is connected. Because it's wireless, you can be up to 15 meters away from the iPad. Let's scan in some guests. When you scan in our secure QR codes, the guest information pops up on the iPad, and you get alerts if, for example, a guest has already checked in. Every event has some VIPs, so let's see what happens when a VIP is checked in. That's Ali, our VIP. You'll get an alert on the iPad. You can set up a VIP host or senior manager to receive SMS alerts when a VIP is checked in. It's an incredibly useful feature and ensures your VIPs get the treatment they deserve. Sometimes at an event, someone arrives who isn't on the guest list but who needs to be added in. No problem, just go to the Add Guest screen and add them in. So Mr. Frank Lee has arrived. Then touch the Add Guest button. You'll see him popping up on the list and you can check him in. Back on the home screen, you'll see that the total number of guests has now gone up to 56. Although Event Check-in works well offline, it's better to be online because then you can sync data to the server and to other iPads all in real time. We have a manual sync button, and if you press that, you'll see it connecting to the server. And there, it's just been updated. Up in the corner, we have a button, and if you touch that, you will go to a settings screen. In this settings screen, you'll see that you can set the system to auto-sync at different timings. You can set a timing, or you can just turn auto-sync off. Now we're going to demonstrate multiple iPad syncing. Here we're adding a guest, Adam West, on the first iPad. Now let's check him in. Back on the home screen, you will now see 58 guests. Now on the second iPad, let's sync it. And voila! Both iPads now have exactly the same data. This is an incredibly useful feature for large events. Now just to check, let's look at arrived guests. And there we see Adam West. And you can use as many iPads as you like. Earlier I mentioned that you could have a different look and feel for each of your events. So let's select a different event from the list, the Chocolate Dreams event. You can have a different look and feel for each of your events. And there we see a lovely new look for a very different event. It's great for your brand, but it also just makes Event Check-in a pleasure to use. Finally, how did the guest list get onto the iPad? Well, that's the job of the Event Check-in admin website, where you can log in, create events, upload a guest list, and generate QR codes. Check out the new check-in today.